Every season, the NBA proves one thing: the eye test can lie. The players fans clown, call slow, call average, or say he's quote gonna be trash in the NBA, just watch, sometimes end up being the ones you can't replace. I know it's rare, but it happens, especially in these cases. Some of them don't jump out the gym, some don't move like highlight reels, but they make basketball work in ways most can't explain. Today's feature: players who were written off before they ever had a chance, who turned criticism into confidence and trash into talent you can't deny. If we did a 2021 NBA redraft today, Austin Reaves would not only not go undrafted like he did, but easily be a top 5 to 10 pick. He's the most unassuming star in the league in my opinion. No, not for a second does he look the part, doesn't move the part, but plays the game like someone who studied every page of it through Harvard-level cramming. Coming out of Oklahoma, Reaves averaged nearly 18 points and 5 rebounds as a senior, yet scouts saw limited ceiling, a 6'5" guard without elite speed or athleticism. The Lakers picked him up on a two-way deal, more as a training camp body than a future starter, but the work spoke. Within 2 seasons, Reaves was closing playoff games next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis, earning his own chant at Crypto Arena. What makes him different isn't flash or vertical, it's IQ and confidence. His ability to control tempo, draw fouls, and stay composed against top defenders gives him superstar poise without the superstar ego. Since entering the league, Reaves has improved every season, from averaging just 7.3 points as a rookie to now over 28 points per game as of November 2025, ranking top 15 in scoring efficiency. That rise in just 4 seasons is unheard of for an undrafted player. From a small town in Arkansas to the US Olympic roster, Austin Reaves is living proof that skill, toughness, and self-belief can outgrow anyone's expectations. So look at him and think he's trash if you want to, and get cooked. Luka Dončić might be the most misjudged superstar prospect in modern NBA history. Coming into the 2018 draft, scouts questioned his athleticism, his speed, his conditioning. Some even said he'd struggle to create separation in the league, all while he was dominating grown men overseas and winning the EuroLeague MVP at just 19 years old, something no American prospect has ever done. But because he didn't jump out the gym or move like a highlight reel, people, including myself, assumed his game wouldn't translate. And what did he do? Walk into the league averaging 21, 7, and 6 as a rookie, one of only 3 players in NBA history to post those numbers at that age. Since then, Luka has turned slow into a weapon. His pace is deliberate, controlled, and manipulative. He doesn't beat you with speed, he beats you with timing. He reads defenses like a veteran quarterback, lives at his spots, and dictates tempo in a way that makes everyone else adjust to him. By 2025, Luka is averaging over 33 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists, leading the NBA in usage while maintaining elite efficiency. He holds multiple 40-point triple-doubles, has carried Dallas to deep playoff runs, and has already passed 10,000 career points before turning 27. Something only a handful of players have ever done. The truth is, Luka didn't just prove doubters wrong, he exposed how often the basketball world mistakes style for substance. He showed that you can dominate without looking like you're dominating, so look at him and think he's trash if you want to, and get cooked. Alperen Şengün looked like the type of player NBA fans love to dismiss before they ever watch a full game. A slow, undersized center from Turkey without elite athleticism, most people assumed he'd get exposed the moment he touched the NBA court. Even the Rockets didn't expect a franchise cornerstone, and they traded 2 future first-round picks just to move up to draft him 16th, hoping his production overseas might translate. It did more than translate, it exploded. Şengün arrived with a skill set rare for big men his age: elite footwork, soft touch, real passing instincts, and a natural feel for angles most players never develop. In Turkey, he averaged 19 points and 9 rebounds as an 18-year-old MVP. Scouts called his stats, quote, empty because he wasn't vertical enough. Turns out the numbers weren't the issue, the assumptions were. By 2025, Şengün had become the Rockets' offensive engine, averaging over 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists while shooting above 55% from the field. Houston built their entire offense around his decision-making, not because they had to, but because he made everyone better. His post counters, fakes, and timing create highlight plays without any of the usual athletic ingredients. No speed, deceptive bounce, just pure feel. And the crazy part, he's still only 23 years old. Şengün is the perfect example of what happens when you judge a player by body type instead of basketball ability. The game slows down for him because he understands it deeper than most guards. So look at him and think he's trash if you want to, and get cooked. Nikola Jokić might be the most disrespected all-time great the NBA has ever produced, and the funny thing is, he never cared enough to prove anyone wrong. Coming into the 2014 draft, scouts questioned everything: his body, conditioning, athleticism, upside, even his passion for the game. He was picked 41st overall during, of all things, a Taco Bell commercial, the lowest draft slot ever for a future MVP, and certainly for one that's won that award multiple times. Overseas, his numbers were solid, but nothing screamed future star. He looked slow, unorthodox, and almost clumsy. Nobody realized he saw the game 2 steps ahead of everyone else. Jokić entered the NBA knowing he wasn't the fastest or strongest, but he was the smartest. His game is timing, angles, touch, and patience. He passes like a point guard, posts like a center, and controls pace like a conductor shaping the rhythm of a game. As of November 2025, he's a 3-time MVP, an NBA champion, a Finals MVP, and one of the only centers in history to average more assists and turnovers over a 5-year stretch. He's currently putting up 27 points, 13 rebounds, and nearly 9 assists, numbers that barely look real. He didn't just surprise the league, he forced it to redefine what a superstar looks like. Jokić is proof that you don't need flash when your mind is sharper than everyone else's athletic gifts. So you know the drill. Look at him and think he's trash if you want to, and get cooked. All in all, what these 4 players prove is simple. The eye test has been lying to fans for years. Austin Reaves didn't look like an NBA scorer, yet he became one of the most reliable guards in the league. Alperen Şengün didn't look like a modern big, yet Houston built an entire offense around his instincts. Luka Dončić didn't look like a future superstar, yet he's become one of the most unstoppable players alive. And Nikola Jokić might be the greatest reminder in league history that looking the part has nothing to do with dominating the game. None of them came in with the measurables scouts fall in love with. None of them moved like highlight reel athletes. None of them fit the traditional can't-miss mold. But they understood basketball on a deeper level: timing, spacing, pace, angles, counters, and patience. The things you can't teach and can't measure. Their stories reminds us that skill and IQ don't care about stereotypes. So look at them and think they're trash if you want to, and get cooked.